shut up. Yup, you heard what I said. I ain't trying to offend nobody, but y'all got to do me a favor. Shut up. Look, some of you, man, the reality is the reason why your dreams are not a reality, for real, like you could be walking in it right now, but you talk too much. And so what I want you to do for me, for real, I want you to talk less. Listen to me, talk less and grind more, all right? So I'm going to give you 7 principles, all right? We're going to do about 7 principles over the next couple of weeks because I need you to make an investment in yourself. And you don't make an investment in yourself by talking. Now, I'm not telling you don't share your dreams, right? But for some of you, you get that euphoric feeling just from talking. Like, for real, when you talk, it's like you feel like you've accomplished something. When you talk, you feel like you've done something. Do me a favor. All right, maybe your mama, maybe your best friend. I don't know. Maybe you need to look in the mirror and tell yourself. But do me a favor. Shut up. All right, shut up. Stop talking so much. You don't got to talk about your dream. Look, do me a favor. Let your work, look, talk less, grind more. Let your work speak for you. All right, you ain't got to respond to your haters. You ain't got to respond. My boy told me the other day, some teacher told him, like, you know, you can't do this. You're not smart enough. You're not intelligent enough. Like, I don't even know why you decided to get in this program. Like, you can't do it. And my boy was talking to me. I'm like, look, shut up. I don't need to hear what my man said. That's on some negative stuff. Look, let your work speak for you. Like, quiet my man. Shut my man up. Shut him down. How do you shut him down? You don't shut him down by talking about what he said. You don't shut him down by talking about, how you feel about what he said. You shut him down by working. So I need y'all to do me a huge favor. All right, Bruce Lee. My boy Bruce Lee put it best. He said, knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. So I told you, second quarter living, we're not talking no more. Second quarter living is about application, all right? It's about taking it to the next level. It's not about talking, it's about doing. So we're about to transition. Look, I didn't get to where I am today doing a whole lot of talking. That's why I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, because I got stuff to do. So I'm going to give you an exercise. I need you to do this exercise for me. And I'm telling you, listen to me. If you do this, if you do what I'm telling you to do, man, for real, just like you see your boy, things are happening for me every single day. I'm reaping what I've sown, and what I'm doing is working. All right, only time I'm talking is when I'm doing a TGIM. Other than that, your boy is grinding. I'm getting it done. So this is the danger. This is why I'm telling you to be careful. So when you talk, right, when you say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a track star, I want to be an artist, I want to be a rapper, like whatever you say out of your mouth, that one word will require thousands of actions. Hear me and hear me carefully. You got to be careful doing too much talking, because whatever it is you say, I want to be an NBA All-Star. Look, I want to win a championship. I want to win an NBA final. I want to win a Super Bowl. When you open up your mouth and say that, do you understand how many push-ups you got to do? How many reps you got to do? Do you know how many stretches you got to do? Do you know how many plays you got to practice? When you say you want to be a lawyer, do you know how many cases you got to sit through? Do you know how many books you got to read? Do you understand how many classes you have to take? Do you understand when you say you want to be a registered nurse? When you say a nurse, you know how much clinicals you have to do? How many chapters you have to read? Do you understand how early you have to get up? Listen to me, I'm in London, man. See, like every kid came up to me. Do you understand when you say you want to be a football player, you got to practice with the left? You got to practice with the right. Do you understand how much practice you have to put in? How many games you have to play? How much film you have to study? How much dribbling with your head you have to do? So do me a favor. Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. You talk too much. You talk entirely too much about your dreams. You talk too much about your goals. Say it once. Say it twice. No more than 3 times, and get to work. Wake up early in the morning and work. Take a break in the afternoon. Get yourself something to eat. Nap if you have to. Then get to work. Are you hearing me? Work, 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 work. Grind, 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 grind. All right, so I'm about to let you go, but you got to hear what I'm saying. Listen to me very closely. You got to ask yourself, how many reps do I have to put in to make my dreams become a reality? Because there's a certain amount of reps you got to do, right? How much running do I have to do? How much stretching do I have to do? Listen to me. How many hills do I have to climb? How many papers do I have to write? How much math do I have to do? How much work do I have to put in to make this happen? Because it's not going to happen just because you talked about it. It's not going to happen just because you said it, right? So do me a huge favor. You've wished enough wishing. You've wished enough. You've waited enough. Now let's get to work. You have wished enough. You've waited enough. Now let's get to work. Man, it's your boy E.T. saying, listen to me, if it was easy, everybody would do it. But can I tell you something? It might not be easy, but it's simple. All right, in the blueprint to success, everybody that ever blew up, everybody that ever made it from the bottom to the top, everybody, they put in hours in the studio. They put in hours. So if it was easy, everybody would do it. But remember what I told you, without struggle, there is no progress. All right, so stop wishing, stop waiting, and start working.
Sometimes we get so caught up on, I'm not feeling it today, or I don't like that person, or I don't like this circumstance or this situation. You got to get mature, and you got to be at a place when you say you're going to do something, no matter what happens, you do it. Because again, when you start grinding, when you start waking up early, when you start, keeping your word to yourself, to your boss, like when you go into 120, when you all in by any means necessary, you start seeing stuff and you start experiencing stuff and you start having stuff that people who are not doing that, they never get.
You don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are, what you subconsciously believe that you deserve. And as you look at where you want to go, you are constantly working deliberately in the process of developing yourself to become that kind of person, that kind of manager, having that kind of consciousness to create what you want to create in your life experience. A lot of people lay back and wait for their ship to come in. No, I think you need to swim out there to that ship and pull it in.
Whatever you believe, if you think life is just a waste of time, doesn't matter what you do, or you're big boned, then obviously you're not going to go for it. You're not going to try to lose weight. You're not going to go push for that next level of your career or your finances or your relationship or anything else. Beliefs control us.
Stop whining. For real, because when you whine, you're wasting energy, and you only have so much energy, you only have so many hours, you only have so many weeks, so many months, so many years to live. And if you wasted whining and complaining, you will never get to your dreams and your goals. But if you just buckle down, bear down and say, look, I'm going to get through this pain, I'm going to get through this frustration, because on the other side of pain is a reward, man, you'll have things that people who whine and complain will never have, and you'll experience life in a way that they will never experience it.
Most people go to their graves taking their ideas with them, not wanting to make any mistakes, not wanting to fail, not wanting to step on anybody's toes, not wanting to hurt anybody's feelings, wanting to be known as the nice guy or nice lady, not wanting to be perceived as being pushy. And so they go to their graves with all of their music in them because they weren't willing to act. They weren't willing to step into the arena. They weren't willing to take care of business. And you've got to decide within yourself, come what may, let the chips fall where they may, but I'm going into action. I'm going to do something, and I'm going to do it now.